How's it going, guys? This is Jim here, and welcome back to another Halo custom set. Now, this is basically a mock, but once again, I'm just calling them custom sets because this is basically what they are. And in this series, all I do is make my own custom sets, or mocks, and put a price tag on them of what Mega Bloks would sell them at, and then just do a little review to let you guys see what exactly is in these sets. It's just using a bit of creativity, basically. So anyway, this set is called Soldier Besiege. Now, Besiege is basically just like the other word for attack. And obviously, the soldier included because there's two soldiers in this set. One is a custom, and I'll show you all of that. Now, this set in pounds, if this was sold by Mega Bloks in the UK, would be $12.99. And in USA in dollars, it would be $14.99. So there you go. Once again, if you want to know what my estimation is if you live in a completely different country, then be sure to put it in the comments section below. So let's get into Soldier Besiege. So, as you can see, there are 4 figures in this set. 3 if you don't want to include the Watcher as a figure, but technically it's a figure. So there you go. There's one main piece of terrain that's larger than the last set I had done, but yeah, there's definitely more detail and stuff on it. And then lastly, we just have a small little crate full of weapons that I will all show you after. So first of all, let's get straight into the terrain as usual. So here we have the main piece of terrain for the set. It uses one of these really weirdly shaped landscape pieces. It's based on the desert sort of themed one, or the mesa. And yeah, this is supposed to be set on Requiem in Halo 4, but because soldiers weren't really there at that time, you could probably put it in the new planet Genesis. So there you go. There is a bit of lava, obviously, just to match the colour of the actual soldiers and the Watcher. It's the exact same colour. I would have included a crawler in this set, but the only crawlers I have have bits of yellow and shades of yellow instead of orange. So that's the only reason I didn't include them in this set. And anyway, it is called Soldier Besiege, so we want more soldiers than anything else. So yeah, let's get straight into this. I'll just lift up my camera. As you can see, all the way around, there is a lot of luminescent orange pieces for the lava, and then there's a couple of other pieces which I will show you. So let's start straight off the front. You've got a large 4-studded, well, lava piece here, which is an orange luminescent color. We also have one of the flat 2-studded tile pieces with the small little hole in the middle to put something in. And there I've just put a little spire piece of one of the old banshees, just to make it look like some sort of old, ruin of some kind. Moving on, to the right I think we'll go. We've got a couple of sand pieces that I have added by myself. And then we've got a black gridded piece here, because on the soldiers the main colours are silver, orange, and black. So that is the main colours on them. So that's the colour scheme I went for in this. So yeah, we have that black gridded piece there. Up above here we have a small little wall. Nothing, too interesting about it. It's just a wall. And then there's a little flat tile piece here. Up here we have another one of these pieces, the 2-studded tile pieces with the little hole in the middle for something to go on. And on that I've got one of these little pieces that's almost like a Lego hand, so it can clutch onto something, and I'll show you what that does after. So if we move on to the side now, as you can see, we've got a large silver rock piece here, just keeping with the colour scheme. We have a flat tile piece here of lava, and the rock is actually going over into the lava. Now this looks really good with my light shining on it. This is a slightly different shade of orange, and there's an orange gem on it too. Just in case, the Prometheans would want something to be amused. Yeah, so this is supposed to be like, in some sort of cave or by a mountain or something. So I wanted to include an ore of some kind or something or other. So moving along the back here, we've got another flat piece that's 2 studs long. We've got another one of the pieces that I've used here and here with the little holes on them, and on that I've just put a silver stud. There's another silver stud down here. Then the wall continues all the way around there. Now there's these two pieces I have used, which are, well, I don't really know what to make of them. They've just got sort of two bits sticking out and then a little gap in the middle, but I think they're pretty cool because on this side it looks like that, but on that side it is the exact same as the flat tile pieces on top. So I've just went with that little design all the way around. Once again, we have one of the pieces used over here to clutch onto something, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by those after. So then the only other thing about this whole structure is the fact that there are all different types and shapes and sizes of lava pieces. We've got there one, well, I would call it a stud, but it's not because it's square. But yeah, it's one stud long, and it's another luminescent orange lava piece. We've got a little slanted one there, also 1 block long. And then we've got all different variations in here going all the way around just for extra detail. We have a small little, once again, 1 block long, black piece here. Nothing special about that. And of course the main focus of this is the fact that there is a slanted silver piece here. And it has 2 holes there and there, just under. It's kind of hard to see, but there it is, 2 holes. And on that is a binary rifle, which is kind of like a weapon stand. That's basically what it is. But there you go. So that is basically the structure. And now I'm going to get onto the figures and other things included in the set. Okay, so here are the 4 figures that are included in this set. So starting left to right, we have a Promethean Watcher with the orange tint on it for the wings. Moving across again, we have a standard Promethean soldier, and in the hand there is a bolt shot. Now, what I love about these is the fact that the bits in the arms are completely see-through. They look like little bubbles or eyes or something, so I think that's really cool. And the great paint applications there for the silver on the teeth and the eyes, and then the rest of the details on the body. Especially at the back, I like too. They have this little thing. I'll show you what they look like in, well, from the back in a second, because there is a little difference. Now, moving across to the right, we have a Promethean Soldier Commando, or Commander. So, yeah, this is the Soldier Commander that I customly made. Unfortunately, the sword is a slightly different color compared to the actual silverish tint that the warrior is, or the soldier is. I don't know why I'm calling them warriors, but there you go. Yeah, so just clearing the throat there. Yeah, so there is obviously the same orange color, which is good. And this is kind of like the sword that he uses. He can use the binary rifle that is included in the set as well. But yeah, so personally in this set it doesn't really matter about the difference in the grey or silver that much, because the bolt shot is also a completely different colour compared to the silver, which is odd. So there you go. So the other thing I wanted to show is he has the same arm on this side. He has the exact same arm as that, whereas this arm actually is a completely different arm. It's actually all the way down, it's black, and then it has 2 of the exact same silver-ish colour, 2 shoulder pads, well, technically not, 1 wrist pad and 1 shoulder pad, which does work, but you can't really bend the arm that much because of the shoulder pad blocking, well, the armband blocking it off. So, yeah, that was just a little concept I was going with. I think it kind of looks cool, though. It looks like, you know, he's got just this huge amount of defense on this arm. So it kind of looks cool, but, yeah, there you go. And the other difference, which I'm going to show you now, is their little things that go inside their backs. So looking at them from behind, the standard Promethean soldier over here obviously has the little things that stick out of their backs just here. Whereas the one over here, I've kind of made it almost like a storm elite, yeah, because the reason for this is this kind of looks like a spine almost, and then the little bit sticking out further down by the waist. So that's the only difference. I basically switched them upside down. Yeah, so I think my custom build is okay. Not the greatest maybe, but there you go. Now, moving along, finally we have a Spartan Scout in the red colour, just to go against the orange a little bit and stay kind of with the colour scheme. He's holding there just, or she, but yeah, is holding a shotgun. Now that's it for all the figures, but there's just a couple of other things. Obviously we have the binary rifle that's also included in the set, but we also get this grey crate, grey obviously matching the most of the other figures. And inside we have a now known as Splunker rocket launcher for your Spartan here, and then the other actual rocket launcher for Halo 5 as well. So you've got the two different types. Obviously this one is in Halo 5 because they did add it. So that's that. The only other thing included in the set is this little glass piece basically, and if you're wondering why it has this weird little bit at the bottom, this is because this is the thing I was wanting to show you guys about the terrain. So let's quickly show that. So here we have our Watcher. As you know, there is a little hole down here, and if you put that glass piece up there, this looks like I'm just shoving something up the Watcher's ass, but you know, and yeah, then you can place it on this thing here, and it just clicks on. Now the good oh gosh, there goes the camera. The good thing about this is you can obviously spin the Watcher any direction, but you can also tilt him as well, so it looks as if he's flying this direction just diagonally. But that's not the only place you can put it in the set. There is another one of these things, like you remember, over here. So you can also place the Watcher there. I'll just turn him around, and yeah, so you can have the Watcher anywhere you want basically. You can just mix and match. You can actually move these pieces if you want to take the whole thing off and put it somewhere else, but yeah, that's what that little feature is for, because these glass pieces are used because if there's too much light, I can't really do it with my camera, but if there's too much light actually, the glass, oh there we go, as you can see it actually starts to disappear, so you won't actually see it. So yeah, that's what Mega Bloks were trying to do, and I was trying to do in this set. So there you go guys, that's basically it for this set. So there you go, thanks for watching guys. Be sure to like and subscribe on the video and to my channel of course if you haven't already. And yeah, there's going to be more mocks coming up soon, probably most of the ones that you've seen in the little sneak peek. So yeah, there you go. If you have any suggestions or ideas that you know, I could use, then be sure to put it in the comment section below, and if you've a really good idea, I might use it, and then of course I'll put your name in the video, you know, just as a little shout out, this guy made this, or this girl made that, or whatever. And yeah, so that's it for this video guys, and I will see you all in the next custom set / mock. Goodbye.